Well, to give us his take on the markets, we can cross now live to Cyprus and bring in Jameel Ahmad, the head of currency strategy and market research at FXTM. Jameel, thank you very much for being with us once again here on France24. First of all, give us your global overview of how the markets are faring at this hour.
Thank you very much for having me. It's always a pleasure. So the global markets continue to be dictated, but what we're seeing is risk aversion in the markets. Now, this is where investors become more risk-off. There's less risk appetite, which means there's less attraction towards the stock markets, which points out why the global indices are pointing lower even today. We have less attraction towards other riskier assets, such as the emerging markets, emerging market currencies, and all headlines are still being dictated by these resurgent fears over a potential trade war between the two largest economies in the world, the United States and China, and this is likely to continue dictating sentiment.
As you were saying there, Jameel, the fears of that trade war between China and the US have dented markets in previous days. We saw Hong Kong stocks fall to a near 7-month low on Wednesday. What impact is all this having on the yuan?
The Chinese yuan itself, over recent days, it's extended losses quite remarkably. The Chinese yuan has now lost over 3% in just over the past 2 trading weeks. And this is really what we're seeing broadly across the emerging markets. We're seeing great weakness in emerging market currencies. And this is something that's impacting the Chinese yuan. It's impacting currencies far away as South African rand. Even the Mexican peso has lost 3% over the past 2 weeks due to this severe lack of risk appetite in the markets, and of course those neighboring countries to China which are close by, such as the Malaysia and the Malaysian ringgit, Indonesian rupiah, Indian rupee, all of these currencies are suffering from this current market sentiment.
Okay, Jameel Ahmad, the head of currency strategy and market research at FXTM in Cyprus. Thank you very much for being with us once again here on France24.